They are impressive. Thank you, Brooke.
Yeah.
Spencer up the floor. The lob inside is denied by Murray. Volleys it here to Advia. Has it tipped in the backflow by Spencer, who will get it back. The lad from Northwestern tees up a three. A lot of action here to open up this first half minute of play. Shaden Sharp goes behind the back, hesitates, off the left foot elevating. Good look at a fall away 15-footer. Fielded by Spencer, out ahead to Payton. Warriors go with a super small lineup. Spencer up top for three, dancing off into the hands of Advia. Blazers meet the Warriors' second game of the year on the 24th here after that opener Brooke just mentioned against Minnesota Timberwolves. Murray's offering rolls off, and the Warriors will run off the miss. Trace Jackson.
Make something happen if you can, or get off of it. Drew did a combination of both. He drove, got into the paint, kicked out, and then they started the closeout process. Now it's up to Chris to be able to finish one-on-one. It's going to give Shaden an opportunity to continue finishing at the rate that Tom Haberstroh just outlined a little bit. And so if you're a player that feels like, I can beat my man one-on-one, I can draw some help, this is the perfect kind of offense for you, because you will have multiple opportunities to do that.
Holiday moving his feet, forces that offense here to the near side just by turning the ball. Hield comes to it, off balance, miss. Sharp.
And either did not feel comfortable that this is a challenge he would win, or just wants to keep it in his pocket a little longer, figuring out that this game could be tight going down a stretch, just like the last matchup between these two teams.
Take a look at the Pacific Office Automation stats. As Hield misses a second free throw. Blazers shooting 38% from the field. Warriors at 43. The threes. Warriors 16 of 41 from three. They are led by Curry's 4 of 11 shooting. Al Horford's hit 2 of 3. 7-point lead for the Warriors. Buddy Hield gets it done at the foul line a couple of times. Sharp up into the lane to the glass. Just a terrific hanging hunt with a left-hand finish.
So that's exactly it right there, Kev. There's nothing called necessarily. It says, Shaden, you first. Let's see what you got. If you need help, we're here. Otherwise, beat your man and finish the play.
Jackson Davis outside to Spencer. He'll crank a triple and score. Warriors now 17 of 42 as a group. 40.5 from three. Shaden working on his handle, obviously, in the offseason.
Yeah.
Grant, a three, in and out. Rebound to Spencer.
Similar concept. Denny beats his man, draws the help on that right wing. JG gets an open look, just can't get it to drop.
Payton outside the Hield, step back three. Holiday the other way. Head up, scanning, surveying the scene. Off to Sharp. Nice crossover bounce into a step back triple. Takes a couple of skips off the iron. Rebound fielded by Murray. Reset for the Blazers. Holiday.
Good pass.
Draws two, lobs it inside. Murray rolls and scores.
That's a great pass from Drew. He saw that defender sitting up on the top side of Chris.
Spencer on the run makes a nice pass to Payton going backdoor for the bucket.
Yeah, the Blazers coaching staff, they're going to have a lot of film to go over with some of this defensive transition.
Holiday has it stripped, steps through, missed it, but a good second follow. 6-point Warrior lead. 8:47 to go. Fast moving fourth quarter. Spencer to Jackson Davis. Smoked it. Advia the other way. Striding in. Turbo with the extra gear. Lays it. Play Lamar. I don't get to do many of those. I like doing those. Okay. It's kind of fun now and then. Hield, mid-range. Jackson Davis last. CD Sissoko. And he threw that pass in a bad spot there. Clinton Post able to deflect it, leading to a run out for the Warriors. Cryer, the rookie from Houston, on the floor, running the point. Ball tipped. I think Love got a piece of that. Comes right back to him. Wesley. Sissoko. Wesley, the diagonal. Off to Murray and eases it in. A two-hand jam.
Ooh. Throw there.
Good decision. 7:28 to go, fourth quarter. And a timeout call by the Warriors. So Steve Kerr wants to talk about
Then a relocation. And Horford is the person that's guarding Denny, but he's 15.6 feet away. And that is not close enough to Denny to stop him from getting that shot.
a flutter ball from the corner. And the Warriors continue to rack him up. Post 3 of 7 from 3. 18 of 45 for the Warriors. 45 attempts from 3. Clinging in deep, double. Out it comes, rotating Murray. Sissoko. 4-3, no. Haberstroh to weigh in. Tom, please weigh in on number of threes taken per ball game on average in the league. League leader a year ago. Who you anticipate to be maybe top 3 most threes taken this year? Well, you know, who's gonna be around that 45 a game mark where the Warriors are right now?
Tom might be busy putting up Christmas decorations.
Yeah, I think he's working on it. Back in the lab right now, working on the 3. Here's Spencer with it.
Yeah, I was thinking when the Blazers want to get those 3-point shots, what Chauncey Billups wants to see is those paint touches where they can drive and kick out. And that's what I think the Blazers need to do more and continue to do that, is those driving kicks where you see Donovan Clean getting those monster buckets around the basket.
You know, leading the league, maybe top 3 in 3-point attempts this year. The Warriors already at 45 in this game. Are they going to average 45 a night?
Well, the Boston Celtics, we know, are going to be up there. Missoula Ball, that's what he does. I also think that when you look at, you know, the Houston Rockets, the way that they have Reed Shepherd getting a lot more minutes this season, you're going to see them try to take a lot more 3-pointers. But for me, the Golden State Warriors are a team that is designed with Al Horford, stretch 5. You're going to see them take a lot more threes, because that really hasn't been a dynamic or a look that they've had in all of their years in this run. A stretch 5. Andrew Bogut was not that.
Yep.
Kevon Looney was not that. What Al Horford gives them is a stretch 5 next to Draymond Green that spaces the floor around Buddy Hield and Steph Curry that are already all-time great 3-point shooters.
Horford, thank you, Tom. Horford is a career 377 from 3-point range. He averaged 5 attempts a year ago at Boston, 36% from 3. Curry, as we know, has led the league 9 times in makes and attempts with 11 attempts a game last year. 104-102 count. They're going to take a look at a challenge with 5.5 left in the fourth. Neil Everett with us again this year. Great to have Neil Everett. Jamie Hudson, cast of thousands. Ryan Rupert will be doing the French broadcast as well as playing.
The CD be
quite a feat. CD will be doing color. Here's Hudson for 3 straight away. Looking at that right hand. What
see, that's a universal reaction too.
Yeah.
You do not have to know English fluently to know.
No, you don't.
You know, if you airball, just look at that hand. It was the hand's fault. The ball's wet, or somebody left the door open. It's a little cooler in this arena than the home region, whatever it is.
Breeze blowing.
Yeah.
Quinton Post handles, looking to row on the weave, cutting through, 9 to shoot, lobs it inside. Jackson Davis Working the 6'7" Sissoko off to Rowe and reaching was Hansen.
Yeah, he was going to go close out, but it was such a short pass. It's not like a pass from the interior out to the three-point line, which requires you to turn and sprint really hard at the beginning. That one needed him to turn and chop his steps up early, but instead he overran the offensive player.
Spencer. 12 to shoot. Spencer comes to it, looks right, moves left, leans back and scores. He is crafty.
Yes, he is.
6'2", 29-year-old out of Northwestern. Love off the screen, accelerates. Hansen on the roll, finger roll, just betrayed him. Rebound grab by Post. On the advance. Off to Rowe. 5.5 left. Love defending the post, fronted Quinton. Post inside, and a foul called on Caleb Love. So the second-year pro, originally from the Netherlands, to Boston College. Javante Cook will step on for the Blazers. Two-way contract man with Portland. Out of Winston-Salem State. Rupert the other way. Love spins away from pressure, straightens and fires. Spencer in deep, scores again.
He has played in meaningful games
Yes.
and minutes. So being able to have him out there leading in this situation is a huge plus for Golden State.
Played 39 games a year ago, getting about 6-7 minutes a night. Spencer.
Didn't he get thrown?
Himself at the line. The new Icon and Association Edition jerseys are here. Fresh look that stays true to what matters most, the people who wear them. However you wear it your way. Get yours today in the store or online at ripcityclothing.com. Post picks up Spencer. Spencer playing cat and mouse on the high screen. Drives it inside. They get Hansen in screen and roll again this time. But Hansen recovers and gets a piece of the ball, and they say a little bit too much of Davis, and a foul called on Jan Hansen.
It seemed less about the shot attempt and the bump of the shoulder when Hansen turned around to make contact with Jackson Davis.
Teams will come at Hansen with that screen and roll. They'll test him.
Oh, yeah.
Jackson Davis. Giving the Warriors a lead here of 9. 3:34 remaining, fourth quarter. Love takes a peek inside. Cook will take it on a screen from Love. They'll exchange spots on the floor. Cook with 8 to shoot. Sissoko in deep. Wrestling for the ball with Rowe. And Rowe got him on the way up.
That movement at the top of the key from Caleb Love, basically a go screen with Javante. That's part of the Blazers offense. So they'll wait a little bit sometimes and see, can you beat your man? Do you feel like you got a beat on him? The answer is no. Then they might go screen just to create a little bit of chaos again, allowing you to now re-attack. And sometimes it's you with the ball in your hands, or you're now tossing to what they will do offensively that they're hoping they can use that driving ability from Shaden, the speed from Denny, JG curling into the lane. They hope.
Dunleavy Jr., the son of Mike Dunleavy Sr., he values these second-generation players because they've grown up around the game and they just know what it takes to be a pro in the league because either a brother or a father, and you see that with these rosters.
And Mike Dunleavy, born in Portland as well. 112-105 count. Warriors on top by 7. 2:54 to go here in the fourth quarter.
To Tom's point, one big advantage that those players who have grown up around the game at this level have is they generally aren't in awe of the level the same way that players who don't have the same opportunity are. They still respect the game, ultimately, but certain things that might rattle somebody else doesn't get to them the same way. And so they're able to kind of get into a comfort zone a lot of times, in a lot of ways sooner than other players maybe cannot. And it's in the DNA. They feel like they're supposed to be there, and that's one of the biggest things, having the confidence to feel like you're supposed to be there.
Good to have unlimited gym time, too.
It is. It is.
You know, when you got the key to the...
When you see the guys on his roster and the fact that there are sons of NBA.
But hung in there, had to stop here after an injury that sidelined him for a whole year, had to stop in Portland and really got himself square again.
Yeah, really was able to show the NBA once again shooter. He could score it as well in different ways. And that was a nice move from Hansen. His footwork is, it has blown me away, Kev. I go back to that little highlight tape that was floating around the internet on draft night, and that alone was just enough for me to say this is worth it. This is worth trying this out and seeing what happens. I didn't know anything else about him, but I knew this right here. I knew the footwork was like that. And as the strength gets better, those will be finishes. There'll be a normal thing. So we can coach some of the other elements, and we can nurture some of those other elements to help you grow into your full potential.
7'2" and 270. And obviously working on the language. Another obstacle he has to overcome is learning, the rudimentary language, and he's, by all accounts, he's done a real nice job of that.
Yeah.
Chris Lou, his interpreter, got beat there for the big dunk. 8 and 6/10 seconds left in this one.